Once upon a time in a city far, far away, there was a girl who loved dogs more than anything in the world. She would spend all day playing with them, feeding them, and making sure they were happy and healthy. The girl's favorite place to be was at the dog park, where she would run around with her four-legged friends and enjoy the sunshine. One day, the girl's mother came up to her and said, "My darling, you are 18 years old now, and it is time for you to get a job so you can learn how to take care of yourself." The girl was so excited to hear this because she had been wanting a job at the dog park for as long as she could remember. She immediately went to the park and asked the manager if he needed any help. He did, and the girl was hired on the spot. She worked at the dog park for many years, taking care of the dogs and making sure they were well taken care of. She loved her job, and the dogs loved her. But as time went on, the girl began to feel unfulfilled. She knew she had a lot more to offer the world, and she wanted to find a job that paid better and gave her more opportunities. One day, the girl saw an advertisement for a dog nanny. A dog nanny is someone who takes care of a family's dogs while they are away. The girl was excited about the job and she applied right away. She didn't know it yet, but this job would change her life forever. The girl was very lucky because she got the job, and the family she was working for was one of the wealthiest in the city. They had a big house with a big yard and 3 dogs who loved to play. The girl was responsible for taking the dogs for walks, playing with them, and making sure they were well taken care of. The girl loved working for this family, and she quickly became one of their favorites. They treated her like one of their own, and she felt like she was part of the family. She was so happy that she decided to stay with them as long as possible. But here's the twist. The girl was actually the daughter of the family she was working for. They had adopted her when she was just a baby and raised her as their own. The girl had no idea about any of this until one day she found an old photo album that had a picture of her as a baby with her real parents. She couldn't believe what she was seeing. She didn't look anything like the family she had been living with. The girl was so confused and upset that she ran to her room and cried herself to sleep. When the family saw how upset she was, they sat her down and explained everything to her. They told her that they had adopted her when she was a baby and that she was really their daughter. They also told her that they had kept her real parents' picture hidden because they didn't want her to know the truth. They were afraid it would hurt her. The girl was shocked, but she was also relieved to finally know the truth about herself. She hugged her parents and thanked them for taking care of her all those years. From that day on, the girl knew that she was truly loved and cared for by her parents. She continued to work as a dog nanny, but now she knew that she was doing it for her real family, and that made her happy.